Hello again, I'm with you to read a story. Before we start, I'm going to remind you to hit the button present so your screen becomes bigger and the links are available. Let's get ready to start. Before we start, I'm going to go over some questions to help you think, and while you listen to the story, you look for those answers. What type of resource is made from natural resources? What type of resource is oil? And what comes from rocks under the ground? The standard we're going to cover is I can use picture to answer questions about the text. We're going to start with an anticipatory set. This is a video that will help you figure out what are we going to talk about. And it will help you make a prediction. So I'm going to start the video. And enjoy.
Oh, the earth has many things we use, like coal and wind and trees. And these are natural resources, and they help you and me. Some are non-renewable, and they can't be reproduced. But others are renewable, so there's always some to use. Earth's resources, they exist naturally, so they're called natural resources, and that's a guarantee. Non-renewable resources are like oil, rocks, and gas. And some that are renewable are water, meat, and grass. Earth's resources, they exist naturally, so they're called natural resources, and that's a guarantee. I can make a song for you if you want me to.
All right. So now it's your turn to make a prediction. What do you think our story is going to be about? Do you think we're going to talk about a natural resource? Oops. Or we're going to talk about a map? Think about it. You heard the song, and the song tells you a little bit about our story. You are correct. We are going to talk about natural resources. The title of our story is Find It on the Map. And the author is Claire Rapp. Let's get ready. These are the vocabulary words that are going to become more often in our story. So when you listen to them, you know that we are important words. Man-made. Man-made is made by persons. Things that are made by people. Natural resources. These are things that are found in nature. And a map. We studied maps in social studies before, and they help us find places. We're going to read the story. It's called Find It on the Map. When you find the star, that's the portion that you can help me read. So it's, oops, we use resources. We all use resources. That's a repeated storyline. Let's turn the page. This is where our story starts. Ed uses resources. He uses man-made resources. The man-made resources are made from natural resources. Here's our star. We all use resources. Ed has a pencil. The pencil is made of wood. Wood comes from trees in a forest. A forest is a natural resource. Find the forest in the map. If you have a map at home, you can find the forest in the United States. And there's our star. It's your turn to read. Yeah, we all use resources. Ed takes a drink of soda. Soda is made with water. Water comes from a lake. Water is a natural resource. Find water on the map. When we study maps, the water is blue on your map. Here's our star. We all use resources. As mom put gas in the car. Gas is made with oil. Oil is found in the ground. Oil is a natural resource. Find oil in the map. There's some places in the United States where oil is produced. There's our star. What do you do when you see the star? Yes, you read. We all use resources. Ed uses electricity to turn on the lamp. The electricity is made from coal. Coal is under the ground. Coal is a natural resource. Find coal on the map. Here's our star. We all use resources. Ed puts a penny in his bank. The penny is made of metal. Metal comes from rocks under the ground. Metal is a natural resource. Find metal on the map. I see the star. What do you do when you see the star? Yes, you read. We all use resources. Man-made resources are important. Natural resources are important. Here's our star. One last time, we all use resources. Now we're going to answer some questions regarding the story. So before we answer the questions, let's review our critical thinking and problem solving steps. First, listen to the question. 2, listen to all the answer options. 3, think about your options. 4, pick one. First question, you ready? What type of resource is made from natural resources? Is it water? Is it man-made? Or is it coal? What type of resource is made from natural resources? Yes, it is man-made. Man-made resources are made from natural resources. Number 2, what type of resource is oil? Is it a natural resource? Is it a road? Or is it a car? It is a natural resource. Next question. What comes from rocks under the ground? Is it milk? Is it metal? Or is it wood? What comes from rocks under the ground? That was in our story. Yes, it is metal. What comes from rocks under the ground? Good job answering questions. Now let's see how we can relate this story to our lives. And how we're going to do that? We're going to listen to the lesson, which we already did, and we're going to see how this applies to our school, to our community, and to our world. We have 3 choices. We'll see what it applies to our school, to our community, or to our world. So I'm going to pick today, and I'm going to pick how we can relate this to the world. So I'm going to hit the world picture and there's a video about natural resources. Enjoy!
Natural resources of the earth. What are natural resources? Natural resources are things in nature. We need them every day. We need air to breathe. We need water to drink. We need plants to eat. We need soil to grow plants. Some natural resources are the sunlight, air, and water. Soil and rocks. Plants and animals. Coal and oil. Natural resources are found all over the earth. Some are found under the earth's surface. How do we use these natural resources? All plants and animals use oxygen from air to breathe. Plants use sunlight, water from soil, and carbon dioxide from air to make their own food. We eat these plants, their fruits and vegetables. We make use of wood obtained from plants to make different things like desks, chairs, wardrobes, etc. We also obtain paper from plants. We use rocks and minerals to make metals, pottery, and glass. Coal is a source of energy which powers and heats our homes. There are so many other ways in which natural resources can be used. Will these natural resources last forever? Let us find out. Some of these natural resources are renewable. The word renewable means being replaced from time to time. So, these resources will be around for a long time, and we can use them again and again. Nature keeps making these natural resources more and more. For example, the sunlight will be here for many years. Water can be used many times as it gets recycled. Nature makes more rocks. Rocks break down and make more soil. More wind is also made by nature. Plants and animals also produce more of their own kind. All these resources are called renewable. So, renewable resources are those natural resources which are being replaced in nature over time. But some resources take a very long time to make. We have to be more careful with these. Coal and oil were created from plants and animals that lived very long ago. They died and were buried under the earth. After millions of years, they became coal and oil. Because we can't make more of them, we may run out of them. Such resources are called non-renewable. So, non-renewable resources are those resources which take time to be replaced. It is very important to conserve these. That means to take care of them and not waste them. We can use other sources of energy. We can use energy made from renewable resources. We can use the sunlight, the wind, and water. We can use energy from plants. We can also use energy from the ground. Let us now summarize what we have learned.
So that's how we relate our lesson to our lives. We look it around your house and see all the resources you have. And just like the video said, we just have to be mindful of how we use them and we don't waste them. Until next time with another story. See you later. Stay safe.